Hi everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial in the Scratch game development series where we will be building a tower defense game in Scratch. I'm Masi.
And I'm Zach. And today we're going to teach you how to download and install Scratch as well as set up your project for the game.
Okay, so in terms of installing Scratch, there's just one program that we're going to install, which is Scratch. Back in the days, with Scratch 2, we needed to download Adobe Air as well as Scratch, but now it's a lot more simple. So the first thing we're going to want to do is head over to the Scratch website, which will be linked underneath this video, and scroll down to the bottom of the page, and under support, you'll see a download link. Click on that and we'll be taken to the download page. On this page, we can choose which version of Scratch we want to download for which platform. So the options are Windows, Mac OS, Chrome OS, and even Android. So if you have an Android tablet, you can download Scratch and use it there. Unfortunately, iPad OS is not supported currently. So if you're downloading this on Windows, click on Direct Download and Scratch will be downloaded. Once the download is complete, you can double click on the installation file and follow the prompts to install Scratch.
So now that you have Scratch installed, let's set up our project folder. So in our project folder, we're going to put our sprites, we're going to put sounds, and our Scratch folder.
Our Scratch file.
Our Scratch file.
Okay, cool. So to do this, we're going to be using the Documents folder, so it's easy to find. So we're just going to head over to our Documents, and I'll create a new folder, and I'll call this Scratch Projects. Okay, so every game that we're going to be developing in Scratch in the future, I'll just place it in here so it's easy for me to find them. Inside this folder, I think we should create another folder for the name of the game that we'll be building. So in this case, we are building a game called Castle Guard. So I'll create a folder called Castle Guard. Now the reason we're making a folder is because we know that this game is going to contain more than just the Scratch game file. It's also going to contain assets and sprites and sound effects. So we don't want to have them cluttered all over the place. We want them all neatly organized in one folder. So the final thing we need to do to complete setting up our project is to download the assets. Now the assets will contain the sprites that we'll be using, the sound effects, and their animations. And you can download these for free by creating an account on the IT Varsity LMS. Now setting up an account on the IT Varsity LMS is super easy. We're going to head over to this page, itvarsity.org/CompuKids/CastleGuard. You can find the link to this in the description. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there's a small form. And all you need to do is fill in your first name, your last name, and your email address, and you'll be sent an email to confirm your new account. Once you get that email, log in, use the credentials to log into the system, and you'll be taken directly to the course where you'll not only get the assets, but you'll also get access to quizzes, forums, and you'll be able to ask us questions or ask other people using the course questions, and you'll be able to get help on things that you're stuck with. So finally, before we close off this video, I just want to go through the process of unzipping a folder. And I know this is something that people have been having an issue with quite a bit. So it's quite simple. We're going to head over to our downloads folder, because that's where the assets will be downloaded to. And we notice this file is called castleguardassets.zip. Now you don't need any additional tools or any additional apps to unzip a folder. All you need to do is right click on the folder and click on the Extract All button. This little window will pop up and we can just click Extract. And there it is, Castle Guard Assets. Inside it we have sounds and we have sprites. And what we're going to do is we're going to select both of these folders. We're going to right click on them and then click Cut. And then we'll move back to the folder where we created our project. Inside the folder Castle Guard, we'll right click and hit paste.